This
templates.
conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, okay, XD. Sorry? Yeah, can you open CRXD localhost 4502/CRX/D? Okay. Okay, so go to apps, training, templates folder. Training. Yeah. So yesterday we created one template, and while creating the template, we have given the path of a component. Okay. So that component is called as page rendering component. When we create any static templates, we need to create the page rendering component for that template. Okay. So for every template, for every static template, there should be a different page rendering component. Okay. So now we created the template. So click on JCR content under page content. So in the properties panel, you can see sling colon resource type row number 4 properties panel. Yes, and the value is training slash component slash page hyphen content. So this will be our page rendering components path. So training slash components is already there. Now we need to create a component called page hyphen content under components folder. Yeah, so right click, create component, page hyphen content, and title page content component, some description. Click next. No, don't enter any other thing. Click next. Click OK. Save it. Okay. Now open the product page that we have created from your site admin or sites.html. Okay. So have you opened the product page? No, go to. Okay, so we have not created the page till now. Okay, fine. So we created one page yesterday, right? So here is that page, test page. Yeah, double click and open it. Okay. So now this page doesn't have any content. Only page is created. It is white. It is completely blank. There are no contents. Okay. Now I want to display some content on this page. I want to display some message on this page. Okay. So how will I display? So that is the reason we have created a page rendering component. Okay. Now in the page rendering component, I have to write that code. Okay. Whatever I want to display on this page, whatever content I want to display on this page, I need to write that code in our page rendering component. So go to the page content component apps training CRXD. Go to CRXD apps training components page content. Expand. You will find page content.jsp. Okay. So in AEM, whenever you create any component, a JSP file with the same name of your component get created. Okay, so our component name is page hyphen content. So page hyphen content.jsp got created. So why JSP file got created? So in this JSP file, we are going to define the behavior of this component. We are going to write the logic of this component, business logic of your component. Okay, so in this component, using this component, what I want to display on my pages, I have to write all those things in this JSP file. So this is called as the script file of your component. Okay, so whenever you create any component, they will create a script file. AEM will create a script file for that component automatically. So this page content.jsp is the script file of your page content component. And in this JSP file, I need to define the behavior of my page content component. Now double click and open it. So you can see there are some code commented out. So we have to write some HTML code, and we should be able to display it in our pages. Just give a minute. I'll put some HTML code in the chat window. You just need to copy and paste.
Okay.
Okay, so you can write direct some HTML code. So write the HTML tag there. Yeah, open and close the HTML tag. HTML, type HTML. Ah, yes, open and close it. Yeah. In between open HTML, you can type head. No, head, 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 open and close. And after head, type body, body, open and close. Not inside head, not outside head. Okay, copy and paste outside. Okay. Inside head, type yeah. In H1, H1 tag, type um, something, yeah, hello world. Yeah. Now inside the body tag, type use h1 tag, type hi good morning or something. Good morning. One more line. This is from site and this is from page rendering component. Save it. Open the product page, sorry, open the test page and refresh that. So whatever we have written in that JSP file, the same same text is getting displayed on our pages. Okay, so page rendering component is the place where you have to define the behavior of your template. So now we understood what is the relationship between your template and page rendering component. So I'll give one more example. Let's say you have a bucket of water. Okay, what is the color of water? Water doesn't have any color. Now you have two color bottles. In one bottle you have green color, another bottle you have red color. Now you put green color from the green color bottle into the bucket of water. What will happen? The color of the water bucket will change to green. If you put red color from the red color bottle into the bucket, then the water color will change to red. Okay, so the water bucket is nothing, it is your template. It doesn't have its own behavior. Okay, and that color bottle is nothing, it is your page rendering component. The behavior of your page rendering component will be the behavior of your template. Okay, that is the reason for every static template we need to create a page rendering component. Okay, fine. So we added some text there and we are able to see it on our pages. Now our template is ready. Okay, we are able to display some content using page rendering component. Okay, so now go to crxd, rename that JSP file to .html file. Right click, rename. So why we are renaming it? Because going forward we are going to develop all our components using Sitely. Sitely is a HTML templating language. Like your JSP, Sitely is another language. Okay. So earlier we used to develop our components using JSP. Now it is outdated. All the customers are preferring to develop the components using Sitely. Okay, and the Sitely files have extension .html. Okay, so in this page content component, the script file name will remain same. Only the extension will change. So page hyphen content .html. It means this is a Sitely file and this is the script file for your page content component. Okay, so AEM when it will execute this page content component, the first point of execution will be page hyphen content.html. Okay, so now close this .jsp file from your editor and open the HTML file. Close the JSP file from your editor. No, go to crxd. You opened the page content.jsp, right, where you have written HTML code. Not that. Yes. So close this file from your editor. Yeah. Now open HTML. That's fine. Okay. So you change the extension. Is there any changes in the content of your page? Now open the test page and refresh that.
Do I need to save all? Click.
Yeah. So automatically it saves when you change the extension. Anyway, you save it and refresh that page. Okay. The content didn't change. Okay, only we have changed the extension of the file, but the content didn't change. Okay, why? Because now AEM understood that you have used Sightly per your component. Okay, so page content.html is the Sightly file. So now we are going to create a sample website using this template. So to create the sample website, we need to know the website structure, the ideal website structure of any AEM website. Okay, and we will follow that and we can create the sample website. So which console we have to use to create our website and its pages? We have site admin or sites.html. So now open site admin, localhost colon 4502/site admin. Okay. So now select websites, the root, the first folder. Yes. So here, okay. So now open W Retail. So W Retail is the website, sample website they have created for the developers for reference. So we need to follow that. That website is having all the ideal structure. Okay. Uh, you should not double click and open. So expand W Retail here. Expand. I'm telling expand. In the left side, go to the left panel, expand WE Retail. Yes. So what is WE Retail? WE Retail is your root page of your website. Okay. So if I want to create my own website, first I have to create the root page of my website. Okay. Under this root page, we have United States, Canada, Switzerland, right? So these are the country specific page. If I want to launch my website in multiple countries, then I have to create the country specific pages. Now expand United States. Yeah. So under a country specific page, you will find language specific page, English and Spanish. If I want to launch my in United States, if I want to launch my website in two languages, in English and Spanish, I need to create two language specific pages. Now expand English. Now under English, you'll find all other pages of your website, okay, which are having content in English language. Similarly, under Spanish, you need to create all the pages of your website which will have content in Spanish language. Okay. So now expand experience under English. So experience is a page under English. Now if you expand it, you'll find some more pages under that. So you can say experience is a child page of English page, or English is a parent page of experience page. At the same time, experience page is a parent page of there are 6 pages out there, right? And experience page is a child page of English also. Okay. So there should be parent-child relationship between all the pages. So what should be our website structure? The first we need to create the root page, then country specific page. If you want to launch your website in multiple countries, if you don't want, you can ignore that country specific page also. Then language specific page. If you want to launch your website in multiple languages, you have to launch create a language specific page, and under each language specific page you have to create all other pages of your website which will have content in that specific language, and there should be parent child relationship between all the pages. You should not create your pages arbitrarily randomly. You should organize it, okay, so that there will be parent child relationship between all the pages. So this is the ideal structure of any AEM website. So why there should be parent child relationship between all the pages? Because AEM has created a lot of APIs and libraries, okay, based on this parent child relationship. Now going forward, when you start developing customized components. You can use those APIs if your website is following the ideal structure. That is the reason we have to follow the ideal structure to create our website. Okay, fine. Now close W Retail. Click on new drop down, in the new page. First, we'll create the root page. Yeah. So in the title field, enter training hyphen site hyphen not slash training hyphen site. And we have only one template, training content page. So select that, click create. So the name, if you want to give a name, you can give it. Otherwise, AEM will give a name on its own. Okay, so create it. Okay, so now row number 16. Wait, no. Select websites. The row number 16 in the main panel. You can see our root page got created. The title is training hyphen site with a capital T, and the name is training hyphen site with small t. This name is given by AEM itself. We have not given this name. Okay, and the template we used is training content page. Okay, fine. Now select training site, click on new, select not that in the left panel, select training site, new, new drop down, new page. So we'll create the language specific page. I don't want to create a country specific page because I am not launching my website in multiple countries. Okay, so create language specific page. In the title field, enter English, and in the name field, enter EN, small, lowercase en. Always in the name field, enter the lowercase characters. Okay, click on create. Now create one more page called French, FR. Click on new drop down. No, you have to select, wait. Expand, yes, that's fine. New page, French, FRENCH. Capital F. In the title field, you can enter capital letters, and in name field, enter FR in lowercase. Next. So now we have only one template, so that's why we don't have to select anything. When you have multiple templates, you will find list of templates there. So you have to select the appropriate one. Now under select English, so new page, page name is EN inside EN, yeah, company, capital C, create. Okay, one more, products, like company, create products and services. Two more pages here, products, another page called services. Create, save it. No need to save it, saved automatically. Okay, now select products, create three more pages under products. Triangle, circle, no, you have selected English. Wait, cancel. Select products. We need to create three pages: triangle, circle and square. Capital T in the title field, triangle, yes, circle and square. So we have created one sample website structure. So training site is the root page of our website. Okay, English language specific page. Go to the left side, left panel, English language specific page. Under English, we have company products and services. Company product services are the child pages of English. English is the parent page of company products and services. Okay, products is a child page of English. At the same time, products is the parent page of triangle, circle, and square. Okay, we created one sample website structure. So where can I find this website in CRXD? Go to your CRXD, refresh your content folder. You are in apps folder right now. Go to content folder, refresh that. So go to training site, last one. Yes, this is the website we created. So under training side, you will find EN and FR. Expand EN, you will find company products and services. Expand products, you will find triangle, circle, and square. So this is the sample uh, website structure we created. Now one thing you can observe, for every page there is a node called JCR colon content. For example, training site page, that is the root page. Under that you will find a node called JCR content. Below that the JCR colon content. Yes, this is for training site. So for English also you will find a JCR content node. For English, yes, no, you need to click JCR content just below English. Yes, this JCR content is specific to your English page. So in the JCR content, you will find all the details of the page, all the information of the page. Now we have not authored any data in the page. If you will author some data also, you will be able to see that data here. Okay. So you can see sling colon, go to the properties panel. You can see CQ colon template, using which template this page is created. Right, row number 3 in the properties panel. And row number 8, what is the page rendering component used for this? Okay, so for every page we'll find a JCR content and node. Okay, so now go to your site admin and open any of the page. Let's say open the products page. Double click, simply double click. Okay, so in products page you will find hello world, good morning, this. Now if you open triangle page also, you'll be able to see the same content. Right, open the triangle page. So all the pages will have the same content. Why? Because all the pages are created using same template, and that template is using a page rendering component. So whatever we define there in that page rendering component, same thing will be displayed on your pages. Okay. So we have created sample website structure. Just so now we are going to discuss about the architecture stack of AEM. Okay. So as a developer, you need to understand the architecture stuff. Okay, let me share my screen.
Voice is not clear.
I'm not able to. Sorry.
Your voice is not clear.
Yeah. So now we are going to discuss about architecture stack of AEM. I want to share my screen. Samira, can you please make me the presenter? Are you able to make me the presenter? Sampath, can you make me the presenter? Yes. Okay. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So architecture stack of AEM. There are three building blocks of AEM: JCR, Apache Sling, and OS. So JCR stands for Java Content Repository. So in AEM, we are not using database. So we are storing the data in JCR, Java Content Repository. Okay. Sometime back, I told you we created some pages. When you create the pages, you will find a node called JCR colon content under that. So that is the node where all the details of that page got stored. When you create a template, you will find a JCR content node. Okay. When you when you create any page, when you create any folder, so all the data will be stored in the JCR, Java Content Repository. Okay, we don't have any database, so all the page information, page properties, everything gets stored in JCR, Java Content Repository. So JCR is the place to store the data in AEM. Now Apache Sling is responsible for mapping the URL with the JCR. JCR stores the data. Now we want to show that data on my pages. Okay, so how can I show that data on our pages? So I'll use Apache Sling. So I have to open a page, right? For example, product page, triangle page. So when you open the page, every page will have a URL. If you see the URL, you will find localhost colon 4502 slash content slash something training site e and then products, right? So this is the URL of your page. So Apache Sling map the URL with the JCR. So for every page there is a different JCR content, right? For product page, it has its own JCR content. For English page, it has its own JCR content, right? So when I open the product page, all the data related to product page should be displayed, right? So Apache Sling will map the URL with the JCR, appropriate JCR. If I open product page, the JCR, the data from the JCR content of your product page will be retrieved and displayed on your page. Okay, so JCR to store the data, Apache Sling is to map the URL with the data, URL with the JCR. Okay, so now OSGI. So what is OSGI? OSGI is a framework using which you can develop modularized Java applications. Okay, so using OSGI framework, you will be able to develop modularized Java applications. So what does it mean? Develop modularized Java application means, let's say I am a Java developer and you are AEM developer. In Java, I developed one utility class, and in your AEM environment, in one of your component or in some other Java classes, you want to use that utility. So how will you use it? With the help of OSGI framework. First, you need to create OSGI bundle of the Java class that I created. Then you need to install that bundle using your system console. Okay, and once it is installed and the status becomes active, you'll be able to access that Java class from the components and all other Java classes. Okay, so OSGI is a framework using which you can develop modularized Java applications. It means your Java application can be developed anywhere and can be used in your AEM environment. Okay, so these are the three building blocks of AEM. So as a developer, we have to work on three areas. So JCR, Java Content Repository to store the data. Sling maps the URL with the data. OSGI is a framework to develop modularized Java applications. Okay, so this is your architecture stack of AEM. Okay, so do you have any questions, any doubts till now?
No.
Vishwal, this is funny.
Yeah, funny, go ahead, please.
Uh, would you mind? Could you please repeat on the OSGA, like any high level of example? I was unable to.
Yeah, okay, okay. Let's say uh, I developed one utility class. Okay, so let's say I developed a utility class which will calculate the average salary of employees in a company. Okay, I written a Java class, simple Java class, which will calculate the average salary. There is a method in that Java class, and that in that method we have calculated the average salary of all the employees in a company. After calculating, that method will return that value. Okay, now in one of my component in AEM, one of my component, I want to call that Java class. Okay, so I will call it. I want to use the same Java class in my AEM environment. Okay, to use that in AEM environment, I have to use OSGI framework. It means I have to create one OSGI bundle. OSGI bundle is nothing, it's a jar file. There is a little difference between a jar file and OSGI bundle, but it is a jar file. Okay, so first I need to create a jar file of the Java class that I created. Then I have to install that Java jar file in the system console. Right, our Java class is developed somewhere. I need to put it in my AEM environment. Right, so how will it go to the AEM environment? I need to install it, then using system console, then it will be there in the AEM environment. Okay, there is a something called as OSGI container. So we'll discuss more on OSGI going forward. There will be separate classes for that. Okay, so inside the
And
OSGI container, uh,
one last question. So in OSGA container, mostly it could be either Java programming or like JavaScript, right?
not JavaScript, only
So
Java,
you mean like
only Java.
could be like advanced Java, core Java concepts, right?
Anything. So OSGI container contains Java related stuffs. It can be a core Java file, advanced Java file, servlets, query builders, listeners, so all those things we'll
Okay,
discuss
thank you.
more going forward. Okay, we'll create our own OSGI bundle and all. That time we'll have good understanding.
Okay.
Okay, so any other question?
If we, it means some kind of import thing, no? So when we are going to create class, we Java class, we import some files, import libraries. So
Hmm.
in this platform, is it similar to that?
No, not is similar to that. It's like whatever we developed in Java. Let's say I developed 5 Java classes. Okay, I want to use those 5 Java classes in my AEM environment. First, I need to create a jar file of those classes. Okay, then I have to put the jar file in a in the AEM server. Then only I can access it, right? So I have to install that jar file using system console. After that, it will be inside your OSGI container. OSGI container is a part of your AEM server. Okay, then I can access the Java classes from my components.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So there is a task for you guys. So we have created under apps, we created a folder called training, right? Similarly, you need to create a folder called learning. Under that, create folders, templates, components, and create a separate template. Okay, create a separate page rendering component for that template. And using that template, create a sample website that we did today. Okay, so we created a sample website called training site. You can create learning site. Okay, so just try to create it and try to display some content, like we are displaying some HTML content on our pages. Try to display that content on your pages. Okay, fine. So you can just follow the same steps that we did today. Okay, fine. So guys, so see you tomorrow, same time.
I have one
Thank you.
question. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in this image, there is a sling. So it is framework, no? Sling is framework.
Sling. Yes, we are using Sling framework. So actually, our entire AEM is based on Sling APIs. Okay. So Apache Sling maps the URL with the JCR. Okay. When you open a page, you type a URL, and that URL should be mapped to the JCR. Otherwise, you won't be able to display the data. So that mapping is done by Apache Sling. Okay.
Okay, okay, got it, got it.
Okay, fine, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.